finally, I'm up and running. Stand by 1 second. Let's get this out to the folks. There we go. Get this shared, copied. Okay, get over here. A little tardy, tiny bit tardy there. But that's what happens. Okay, let's go with that out to the sliders. And this out to the right, first me. What's on your mind? What are we doing? Right, Monday. Final Schmidt collection show over on YouTube. What? It's a total Schmidt show. All right, we post it there, and then we change to here. The last of the Schmidt collection starts now on YouTube. And post. Okay, there we go. Who's in? Who's happening? What's going on? Let's see. Oh boy, what a day. Well, hello, whoever just joined us. And there we go. I wonder what some of these buttons do. Nope, never mind. Don't want to know. Not a good idea. Right, I need the chat open. There it is. Perfect. Okay. All right. Now I'm all warm because I was rushing around at the very end there. Hi there. Good to see you. The Winchester Tavern, of course, established 1902. Where is the bottom? Let's see. Coach. Oh, something in London. Crouch End, London. Crouch End, London, something like that. Anyway, that is from, of course, Shaun of the Dead. Excellent film. Right. Happy Monday. Happy, I believe, first Monday. Yeah, first Monday of the new year. How about that? It is Monday the 5th, if you're keeping track at home. And tonight's episode is episode 2115 total. Excuse me, or 2115. Yeah, 2115 or 2103 in a row. Is that right? 2102 in a row, I think. Now I gotta actually look, and the math just stumped me there. Wow, I didn't even change it. Jerk. Yeah, it's 2102. That's what it is. 02 in a row. There we go. Save that. All right. Anyway, tonight is, ladies and gentlemen, I believe, unless I find a box that's buried in the storage unit, I believe this is the last full carousel, or 40 slides, of the Schmidt collection. Milt Schmidt and his lovely wife Lois. So what I do have left from them is only the model poses, the model days of when they did those big photography sort of events where he would go and take pictures of the ladies. So I may either bring those in as interstitials, or we'll just kind of pepper them in other places as needed. So yeah, a couple of those today, and then yeah, we still have some of the 1972 car show ladies, and then there was a 1971 model day that will pepper in eventually. So that means that next Monday will be a new collection. Will rotate in officially. Haven't decided who that's going to be yet, actually. I should probably figure that out sooner than later. And we may be running low and finishing off the Drew collection tomorrow or the next Tuesday, or the one after that, because we're running low on the early stuff on those as well. All right. Anyway, what else is happening? Birthdays today. I don't think I have any birthdays on the line here. Nope, not a single birthday to be had here, January 5th. We did miss one from January 1st. I don't know if I mentioned it or not. It was my Uncle Ray would have had a birthday had he been, if he had still been with us. He had a birthday on January 1st. So a happy birthday to Uncle Ray. All right, I think that's all the news. That is the news. What else? Work started back up, crazy as usual. Not too crazy, but getting there. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm on now season 4 of Banshee, and in the middle there, probably 3rd or 4th episode in, a fine cameo appearance, and I'm assuming she's going to have a couple episode run. Didn't know she was in it, so it was a pleasant surprise. Our old pal Eliza Dushku, who you may remember from The New Guy and Dollhouse and other things in the late 90s and early aughts. Gave up acting as a career, I believe, and is now like a life coach kind of person with having something to do with mushrooms or something. I don't remember exactly. Hello, Alan Stein. Good to see you, my friend. Don't worry, I was also a little bit tardy myself. So it was nice to see her working again and on an excellent show like Banshee. So I'm kind of I'm going to be bummed when I finish this season off because I think that's it. All right, I think it's time to get. Oh, we also watched. We watched a movie last night on the recommendation, although I think it was a joke recommendation, but I think he also kind of liked it, but it was also bizarre. We watched a movie called Sasquatch Sunset by 2 directors who I don't know their names. One of them was actually in it as well. It also had Riley Keough and Jesse Eisenberg, but there was no dialogue, and it's such a weird, bizarro movie. It's a very it's very slow and great nature shots, and it's about a family of Sasquatches that you follow around for a year or so. And I mean, I can't really recommend it, but if you're looking for something quirky and offbeat, that might be the one. It was good. It just was weird. So when I texted him this morning, he was like, "Oh yeah, I was just messing with you. I thought you'd get 5 minutes in and then call me and say what the hell or what the heck." So anyway, we did watch it. It was it was enough to keep us interested the whole time, I guess. Very, very strange movie. Can't recommend it though, but if you're bored and want something to do, that's one. Okay, now let's get on to it, shall we? Hi there, good to see you. Oh, we also have a film from our good friend Dan Griffin Jr. tonight. I can't remember what that film is. I'll have to get the box later before we started. So hi there, good to see you. Welcome to the Old-Timey Slideshow, brought to you by OPS Other People's Slides. I am still and always your host, Judd, right here in the secret LA bunker, solo tonight, except for Nige, I just jinxed it and he's now getting up, but he was sitting nicely. And with that, my friends, oh wait, I gotta get the Ellen Stein music, speaking of, because he's right there. And with the fine Ellen Stein music, here we go, opening with lyrics. With the fine Ellen Stein music, let's start the show.
Just when you were thinking there's much more we should be drinking, comes the master of disaster with a bunch of slides. Who's? Other people's slides. Wait, really? Yeah, other people's slides.
Oh my, indeed, Ellen Stein. Let's get to it. Here we go. Turn the beat around for OPS Live on YouTube. Woo! There we go. Centered and, oops, and zoomed in properly. Good to go. All right. So we have the final night of the Milt Schmidt Mondays. We got a bad case of the Mondays today, my friends. All right. We are going to start out in the year. I think this is the last one. I do have to get back to the storage unit to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure this is the last. There we go. Yes, starting out in 1972, and this is a very, very large walking stick. That being I think a 1/4-inch board. You can see how kind of long that walking stick is based on that. That's pretty creepy. Pretty cool, but pretty creepy. If you're not a bug person, I apologize for no warning there. Here we are, I think, on the Venice Canals or Long Beach somewhere. In this fancy place here, I think this is the Venice Canals. Yeah, this is just a very fancy, nice house that I figured why not take a look. Here is now a fancy fountain, probably in the same area. Very fancy, lovely, lovely. And which is probably right outside of this restaurant with an excellent piece of signage for less. Here is the Via di Napoli. I don't know where that is and if it still exists, but I'm sure it was excellent. Next up, and this is why I think it's Long Beach. This one, the Google was able to identify. This is the Portofino building. There you go. The Portofino building, residential condominium complex located on Naples Island, Alamitos Bay, Long Beach, California. And yeah, those look like very fancy schmancy condos, especially that one up top, like the penthouse or dual penthouses up there. Probably super chic. All right. There is a bit of an Italian theme. That's a good point. I feel like I should be shifted over just a bit more. There we go. Just looking on the playback. A little better. There we go. Okay. Now here. Here's some shells on the sand as you go walking around this area. That's a cool shot. Very artsy. Very. It looks like magic hour. Some good coloring and all that. All right. Now here we go. 1975. A trip to Mexico. And we are going to follow this family heading to the market to sell their wares. They look like humongous, not flan, or yeah, maybe flan, the flatbread, pan bread. No, flan is a dessert. Pan, whatever, is the flatbreads. So yeah, they're dragging all that stuff. Looks like they probably do some cooking right on the bread. She looks like she has some sauces and stuff in that basket. But some great old cars there. Again, this is 1965. And this is now the marketplace there, and a blue bug for Jake in the upper left corner. Hello, Christy. You did, in fact, make it, and we are thrilled to have you. Welcome back. This is what is going to end up being about the last of the Schmidt collection. So here we are, 1975, trip to Mexico, big market set up here. And here's the pottery family selling all their pottery wares. I love, by the way, all the great old trucks that bring all this stuff to the market. That's excellent. Yeah, so some good earthware pottery there. I don't think that's cooking stuff, but maybe. I think it's more for plants. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. Yeah, you could hold water in some of those jug things. Buddy, what are you doing? Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me just see if I can help Nige not make his little whiny noises. Where are you? Here you go. Sit. You're good. Just sit down. Good. Okay. All right. Next is, this is actually interesting. It's a walk-up, almost perfect, ready to go Turkey Day feast with your turkeys right there, ready to probably, unfortunately, get slaughtered, and the big yams right there. I think those are yams. Either that or they're shillelaghs, and you get to whack people with them. So yeah, you almost have your entire Thanksgiving meal right there with that one vendor lady. Let's see. Next up is back to the pottery family. The little guy is looking rambunctious. Interesting designs and some pretty cool glaze on that stuff. And then here even Granny gets involved in the pottery biz. There she is, old school. And yeah, it looks like they have a pretty impressive business. Now, the thing that would really stink is the fact that you have to load that all up into the truck every day. That would really not be pleasant. And I wonder what the breakage percentage is on that. All right, still 75, still in Mexico. Here is the Hotel Ixtapan Spa. The Hotel Ixtapan Spa. And this is in Ixtapan del Sal, Mexico. So that is a big fancy hotel down there. It has this excellent water feature, this cool Aztec-inspired fountain here. It's a pretty big fountain, I have a feeling. Like, I can't quite get the size of it, but I bet you that's at least 20 feet tall. That's a guess. And I like the big eagle battling something on the top. Kind of cool. Next up is the pool fountain. Turning around, you can see the pool fountain here with some nice aluminum umbrellas for the umbrella book. Or pods. I don't know what the heck those things are, actually. That's kind of cool. And let's see, that is the pool fountain. Here's more of the pool area to the right of that, I think. Got some folks getting some sun in, although it doesn't look that sunny this day. And pool area 1, pool area 2. There you go, looking back. Yeah, and there's one, I think, that fountain that you see on the middle right, I think if you were on the stairs behind it looking out, well, maybe I'm wrong. Hang on 1 second. Oh, right, I forgot. There's the bronze lubes for, anybody who wants to enjoy them. With this guy leaning in, enjoying the statue a bit too much, perhaps. That is the gent next to the bronze lubes. Here is a rear view bronze for Lolo with the bronze Lutz, as we say. Is an impressive keister there. And this is the one where I was saying if you turn around, you can see the fountain that we just saw before, the Aztec-inspired fountain, which is cool. Alrighty, now this is a random peacock in 1977. It was a one-off shot. There you go, handsome bird. Looks like he's coming right at us. Yeah, so good looking bird. Oh, Bird for Kim, right. Anyway, sorry, here we go. Moving on to 1972, and here is a shot of the Front End restaurant, which is open for lunch, dinner, and banquet, sorry, and lasagna, Italian food, and ravioli, and cocktails, of course. So that's the Front End. Here is a different restaurant, which I believe we've seen this one before. I really feel like we have. That neon sign looks familiar. It's either like Sully's or Cully's or something like that. And it says something beach cafe or something. I don't know. I'm fairly certain we've seen this before. Anyway, let's see. That is. Where am I? Right, the other beach restaurant. Okay, here we go. Now, hopefully they're not cooking too much with this stuff, but here you go. It's some serious hot peppers, which are also would make for an excellent puzzle. That's a lot of red and a lot of green and a lot of mixed stuff there. Yes, so there's some peppers. Here's some more peppers. Super close up. Super hot. And yes, puzzle. Oh yeah, or wallpaper. Good call. Here's some more peppers. I went a little overboard on the peppers, I'll admit it. And then here is actually the Peppermobile. So this is how they got there. Look at this thing. You do not, or maybe you do want to be flying behind that, driving behind that on the highway, because any that fall off, I think you could probably just snag them and be on your way. I'm guessing. I don't know. So that's your chili mobile. Next up, oh, this I'm pretty sure you want to put the pepper slide. Christy, I think I have one pepper slide I'm happy to send to you. I'm fairly certain I could rustle that up, or I can give you one of those that were just in the show here. All right, let's see. It is now. Oh, this. So this shot is, and I'm pretty sure it's still there. I have to call my folks to confirm this. This is the Desert Inn Fashion Plaza in Palm Springs, and I'm fairly certain those bells and that archway thing is still there. I'm fairly certain. They may not call it the Desert Inn Fashion Plaza anymore, but I feel like I'm pretty confident that those bells are still up there. That's 1972. Here, still in 72, is the Purex headquarters. I guess this is a famous building here. The Purex headquarters in, where am I? In Lakewood, California. How cool is that building? Super mid-century modern. Charles would be out of his mind for this one. And that interesting sculpture just to the left kind of blends into the scenery in this shot, but that's evidently a key feature that you can tell. That's how they can tell where you are. So that is the Purex headquarters, and then here, still in 72, is the lighthouse at the Fisherman's Village in Marina del Rey. So there's that one. And anyway, cool lighthouse. All right, now, oh, sorry, a couple more from 72. Here is, this is Queen Anne Cottage, the Queen Anne Cottage, an historic building located at the Los Angeles County Arboretum and Botanic Garden in Arcadia, California. So look at that place. That's kind of cool. And then here is a handsome female duck at the Botanic Gardens, MR2 ducks. That's a handsome lady. And then our last one, wait a second, nice. Where's my duck? Where my duck at? There it is. Okay, 72. Yeah, all right, so that's the 1972 handsome duck at the Botanic Gardens. Here's a shot of 1973, the kids and their dog. Very cute. I'm not sure if these are Schmidts at all, but I couldn't even tell you. And then here is, this would make me question the safety of this bridge. If you were about to drive on a bridge and you saw what's on here, would you continue your drive or would you stop? Prayed today? Question mark. Well, you may or may not make it across this bridge. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's kind of weird. All right, so that is the Prayed today on the bridge. Here is here's the quote unquote M complex. You know what the M stands for. On the water near, I'm not sure where this lake is. Probably Crystal Lake. Listening from the shower, see you all tomorrow night. Yes, all right, thank you, Christy, good to see you. Well, have fun out there, in there. Okay, here we go. This is very funny. So you got the M complex here on the water, little lake scene. Here is another lovely little lake scene here with the flag, just to throw off any suspicions. And then, in fact, this is the last of the non-auto show girl photos from the Schmidt collection, just for Janet. Unfortunately, she's not here to fully enjoy it and appreciate it. It is, in fact, yes, water skiing for Janet. And that is a very small boat to be water skiing off of, but that kid's pretty small, so that seems like it's working. So there you have it. And then these last two are actually just more from our auto show gals. Here's the first one with these two lovely ladies. And showing a little midriff there. Can't possibly tell you what car manufacturer they're working for. And then this young lady with the blonde hair for... Oh, let's see. Can we see American Racers? Nope, can't quite see who that's for. Anyway, lovely. And then here is our interstitial yellow sign slide from the Eric collection. And it is, in fact, a random people crossing, I guess, on this very long, open, empty highway. But do not hit the people with their briefcases or shoulder bags or whatever they're holding there. So, yeah, that is that's your main show. Now we're gonna go to our movie slide, and tonight's movie, which I didn't go get when I was distracted by knives. Here we go. Tonight's movie box says, there it is. Okay. Tonight's movie is from the Dan Griffin Jr. collection. It says on the front here, ooh, in very bad, hard to read writing. Oh, paving cement, something, sprinkling system, Cecilia's bead wall, bay, or something wall. And then on the back here, where does it say? Oh no, that's all it said. Okay. All right, so we'll see what that is. I did see some cement pouring. That was all I saw because I didn't have time to watch the whole thing. So, gambling as always. Here we go. It is, in fact, with the Alan Stein intermission music. Let's go to the movies. Such. Oh, alright. Okay, we got mixing up a bit. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, here we go. So these guys are leveling the playing field, as it were. Oh man, I got a hair in the way. I hope that's on them and not on us. I'm gonna zoom in just a touch. There we go. Yeah, that seems like that would be a lot of work. And yeah, he's continuing to pour while they're getting going. Oh, you know one of these kids is gonna put a handprint on there and mess it all up. Little scallions. There. Yeah, oh, this is them actually using their cement tool that they built, remember? We showed you that little pump that they were experimenting with. I think that's what this is. I think that's what they're using. Oh, interesting. You know what? This is actually, I think, the same backyard. That may be the slab. Yeah, okay. I think that's the slab that eventually turns into the car park. And they have those really great cars for this one. Oops, I'm drooping. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about that. Now what are they doing? Digging in. Oh, maybe that's like a sump pump or something? A sprinkler system? Or I'm not sure what that is. Nice car. I gotta say, these guys are pretty handy. Putting their own spigot on and all sorts of fun stuff there. Ooh, good red steps. Red steps are rolling. That little kid was like, wait, where's the hand? I was just holding a hand. Oh, look, it's Raggedy Ann. Oh, he's sort of paralyzed there. Oh, down he goes. Or she, I'm not sure exactly. Oop. And there you go. Okay. There you have it. Another fine one. Okay, we're running a little low on those as well. I gotta go through some of those and make sure there's enough. But that was a fine, Dan Griffin Jr. show. All right, my friends, that is gonna do it for us tonight. And this has been yet another Kodak Carousel Projector production, directed by Judd and co-starring you fine folks. And thank you for stopping by. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. Tonight, if you're keeping track at home, as I mentioned, it was episode 2115 total, or 2000. 100 and, wait, what did I say? 2115. So this is 2102. Yeah, that's what it is. 2102 in a row. Almost forgot there and did the math badly. All right, so that is going to do it. Yeah, crazy indeed. That's going to do it for us tonight. We will see you guys tomorrow. Same slide time, same slide channel. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. And good night.